Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So suppose you have y equals blah 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 here. Um, if you draw a tangent at x equals 1, it will look something like this. Remember, this graph is not to scale. So if you draw a tangent like this at x equals 1 here, so this here is 1. The question is find the area of this triangle underneath the tangent line. Okay, so somehow find the equation of this tangent line, and once you've got the equation, then you can find out this point, you can find out this point, and then in theory you should be able to find out the area of this triangle. Okay, so find the area of the triangle at x equals 1 underneath find the area under the tangent line at x equals 1. Okay, so the tangent line will look something like this. Okay, at x equals 1. Well, anyway, find out this area here. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, to find out the equation of this tangent line, you need to find out the gradient of this tangent line. Well, the gradient of the tangent line is the same as the gradient of this line here. Okay, so really you've got to differentiate this and then find the gradient at this point here. Okay, so given y equals this, given y equals this here, when you differentiate it, dy by dx will be this. Okay, so this here is your this is dy by dx, meaning you can find out the gradient at any point. So dy by dx equals this, meaning we can find out the gradient at any point. But the thing is, we want to know the gradient at x equals 1. We want to know the gradient at this point here. Okay, so the gradient at that point there would be us putting the 1 into this dy by dx. So putting the 1 into here and into here. So it would be 5, and then x to the power, well, it would be this, blah blah blah, and then it would give us dy by dx at x equals 1 is negative 1. So the gradient will be negative 1. Okay, so the equation, the equation of any straight line is given by this. Okay, but the thing is, we know, so this is our graph here. We know that the tangent line here, we know that this gradient at x equals 1 is negative 1. The gradient is negative 1. So now looking at dy. Oh, by the way, this point here, this point here is the coordinates at this point here would be 1, 3, and the reason why it's number 3 here is because if you put 1 into the original y equals blah blah blah, then if you put 1 into that equation, it will immediately take you to here, and it turns out to be 3. Okay, so if you put 1 into this equation here, then you will get a 3. So we know that this point here will be 1, 3. Okay. Well, anyway, we know that we know that the equation of this tangent line is negative 1 at x equals 1. So now we know the gradient. We can put negative 1 into here. Put negative 1 into the m here, and we know that well, whenever you have a straight line and you know the gradient and it passes through one particular point, in this case it passes through 1, 3, then we should be able to work out the intercept. Okay, so really we know m, which is negative 1, and we know it crosses here and here, so we should be able to work out c. So anyway, the gradient is negative 1, as we said earlier. It passes through when x equals 1, and it passes through when y equals 3. So you put 3 into the y, you put 1 into there. We know this. So blah 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 blah, and then c, the intercept, is positive 4. So we know that the equation of this tangent line is well, we know c now. So the equation of that tangent line is y equals this here. Okay, because we know the intercept is 4. So the equation of that line, so y equals mx plus c. we know m is -1. We know m is -1, so it's just going to be that, and we know c is 4. So we will switch these two around, so it looks neater. Okay, so y equals that, and then now we know the equation of the now that we know the equation of this straight line here, we should be able to work out this point and this point. Well, this point here, if you have y equals 4 minus x, the y at this point here, y is 0, so you can put 0 into the y, and then try and work out x. Well, if you put 0 into the y, so it'd be 0 equals 4 minus x. So x, hang on, add x to both sides. Add x to both sides, so that will be x equals 4. Okay, so this point here is 4, and then you want to know this point here. Well, once you've got your equation of a straight line, at that point there, put 0, because x here is 0. Put 0 into the x, and then it will give you y equals 4. So this point here is 4. So now you've got a straight line where it crosses 4 here and 4 here. So 4 times 4 is 16, and then it's a triangle, so divided by 2, so that equals 8. So the area here, area equals 8. Okay.